Pre-qualification, it shows that she has 6 repos.
6 repos?
Yep.
How much were you trying to be at per month?
No more than 150, 130, something like that. Because I know my insurance is going to be a little, it shouldn't be that much, but it should be.
And how much were we looking to put down to that?
Nothing if possible.
What can we go up to?
Nothing.
So typically, banks like to see three things: high income, high credit score, high down payment. Honestly, Mr. Brown, you didn't have any of them.
You have delusional people that are going to buy cars with bad credit and repos on their credit file, living in this delusional world, playing a game that they do not understand. That's what we're going to discuss today. And if it's your first time, my name is MJ. In this channel, we discuss financial literacy, avoiding debt, and how to make better financial decisions through other people's experiences. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. And also for the YouTube algorithm, leave your comments down below. We're going to jump straight into it.
Received their credit app on a 2017 Nissan Maxima. I'm gonna call the customer real quick. On the pre-qualification, it shows that she has 6 repos.
6 repos?
Yep.
How much down is she gonna be putting?
She didn't put anything, so I'm gonna ask her. Yeah, what's going on? Hi, good morning. My name is Jay. I'm calling from GA Auto Sales. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Do you have a couple minutes to talk?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I see you did the credit application online. I just have a few questions for you. We did a pre-qualification with the information you put on your credit app. Do you have a current auto loan?
No. So I had a vehicle. Some lovely young lady hit me and totaled my car. It's completely paid off or whatever. And it's been paid for.
Okay.
Between my insurance and my gap coverage.
On your credit report shows paid but current account. So I just wanted to make sure. I saw that you opened the auto loan on 7/25. So I was wondering if it was something like that.
Yes. I literally had it just for a couple of weeks. I relocated here. A young lady hit me on 75.
Damn.
And it was totaled.
That sucks. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The interest is gonna be the highest. The monthly payment is gonna be higher because the loan terms are gonna be shorter. That's if we can't get an approval with the lenders, which we're at 50-50, you know?
Well, I already have insurance. I still have my Geico policy.
Okay. And like I see, just this month you have a few inquiries from other dealerships, so maybe that's why your credit has gone down a little bit more. Are you open to any other suggestions on vehicles, or are you set on that?
I like this one.
All right, sounds good. Let me talk to finance, and I'll give you a call back. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.
That's fine. I think we should.
Yeah, I mean, just in this month, she's gotten her credit rating like 17 times to the other dealerships. We might get an approval with the lenders. We might not. She has like 4 repos on her credit, which is a lot.
See, it's expensive to be poor. And that's the reason why. It's because when you have this bad of a credit profile, there's no way you should be looking this desperate to try to get every dealership to give you a chance. I'm not mad at the dream. I'm not mad at the vision. But the credit report is the receipt here. You are over leveraging a bad situation. Let's break it down, right? You have 6 repos. You have multiple recent inquiries. And then you have no money down. This screams public transportation. And I'm just being honest because, again, I was raised by my grandparents. So honesty was always the best policy. You know what I mean? You couldn't BS through your grandparents. And I've always had this mentality that you got to live below your means. And that is the epidemic of why a lot of people cannot make good decisions, right? It's the shiny object syndrome, right? There's nothing wrong with dreaming big, but you have to dream big, move smart, and don't let Instagram rush your financial timelines. And this is what's happening. Because at the end of the day, right, like luxury isn't leather seats and carbon fiber. It's options, it's freedom, and it's not stressing every time an auto payment hits. There's nothing wrong with the cash car. You have 6 repos. It is embarrassing. Thing is, you got to build first, heal the credit, then let the car be a celebration, not the stress test.
Credit app goes so far. Finished? Okay, awesome. I'll make a copy of this. I'm gonna have you sign one paper. Could you send the 3 most recent pay stubs to this email right here, and then we'll get started up for you. There you go. That's just confirming the information on the credit app.
Does this mess with your credit when you be scanning this?
So what will happen is it'll be like a light credit pull. So you may lose 3-4 points. That's the one thing I know is a pain. There's really no way to do it without doing a credit pull. But over here, we got some very good banks. So we'll be able to work something for you. So we're looking at the Range Rover today. How much are you trying to be at per month?
No more than 150, 130, something like that. Because I know my insurance is going to be a little, it shouldn't be that much, but it should be.
And how much were we looking to put down to that?
Nothing if possible.
What What can we go up to?
Nothing.
Okay. I just spoke with them about the 200. So the only thing with that, it might be somewhere a little higher than 200. The only reason is because it's an older car. So sometimes banks do put a cap on it. It won't be too far over though.
I want it to be where I know there won't be no situation with you paying everything because I want to get insurance and all that. With that, I'm being realistic. My actual bills, my actual life, and my car, and my mind already estimated to no more than 200. Oh no.
So let me ask you this. With the credit that we talked about, I know we want to go 0 down. Based on what we said, they may ask for some more. Is there anything that we'd be able to put down for right now?
I don't know. So what this supposed to mean?
At the moment, it looks like we may need a bit more down. Would you be able to do maybe 2,000?
No.
Okay. Would you maybe have anyone that could co-sign?
No, I do everything on my own.
Okay. All right. So what we may have to do is just look into what other cars will work. We have other cars that still fit in that price range you were talking about. So we're going to check it out.
I don't want to be looking like a clown in a box.
No, I got you. So here's the main thing that we got. You actually have no credit. So when it's a situation like that, banks don't usually want to do a loan unless it's a good amount down, because with no credit, it basically just means they don't have any history to show like where you are with payments and stuff like that. So really, you're not in a bad position. You just might need to get like a credit card, something that builds your credit.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to be in debt.
I'm the exact same way, but that's why in this case, it's going to be hard to get a loan without the credit. So I would try to basically get a cosigner, because a cosigner is going to be the one thing that helps out in this case where we can actually be in a much better position.
I never wanted to be in debt. That's why I didn't do credit cards and all that.
No, trust me, I get it. I'm the same way. But when it comes to getting a loan when you don't have established credit,
number one is she already planned on getting insurance. Like she was going to get approved with no credit. But I'm not mad at the game. Again, I love the ambition. I love the hustle. I love the drive. But at the end of the day, you need to be in something you can drive. And that is a cash car, right? And then she said, I don't want to look like a clown in a box car. The biggest clown is somebody that is in a car that they cannot afford. And that is the epidemic in this country today that we're facing, is that everybody has a car payment. 1/3 of Americans, right, which is 100 million Americans, are in car payments. And the average is 700 to 800. And then 20% of those people are now signing up for cars that are $1,000 a month. I don't understand how that is possible. I don't understand how that's a reality. But again, it's a reality for some people. And the thing is that he mentioned something about a light pull. That is the reason why you do not take these people as your friend, right? He said there's no such thing as a light pull. It's a hard pull, and it destroys your credit. Just like what we dealt with the other video, that lady had her credit ran through by 17 different dealerships. A lot of you guys mentioned financial literacy is needed. Financial literacy is what needs to be taught. At the end of the day, it's hard to teach if people are going to ignore what is taught so they can follow their desires, so they can follow their delusional dreams of owning some sort of a status symbol. It's hard, right? Because that requires a lot of patience. That requires practicing delayed gratification and doing what is important so you can get ahead. This lady has no money down. This lady has no credit and still wants a Range Rover. And now we understand why there's a bunch of people that would never get ahead.
I had like a 465 credit score and couldn't get me approved. I'm the one looked at the GV70.
Yeah, you wanted the Prestige?
Yes, sir, I did. I was wondering why.
So typically, banks like to see three things: high income, high credit score, high down payment. Honestly, Mr. Brown, you didn't have any of them. And so that kind of makes it hard for banks to really trust.
Well, Jerome, I'm putting down 4,000.
Right. But, 2 repos in.
I really love that truck. Ain't no way you could do anything for me.
I got you, Mr. Brown. I take care of my people. You ever looked at Elantra?
Oh, man.
We got to get you established. We got to get you back in the credit system and showing these banks that you can pay for something. We can't get you in that Genesis, but for 4,000 down, I'm pretty sure I can get you in like a red Elantra. I heard it's like a 16, only got 103,000 miles on it. I think that'll be perfect for you and your credit profile.
Man, I really want that GV70. I'm going to have to think about the other lunch.
Can you come in later on today or tomorrow and just check this car out? And if you don't fall in love with it, I understand.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Jerome.
Have a nice evening.
All right.
What the brother should do is, again, I'm not in the business of telling people what they should do, but the right thing to do for this brother, if I was in his family, is use that $4,000 to buy a cash car. I know you love the car, but what you love sometimes is not what's good for you. And sometimes what you hate might be the best thing for you. You understand what I'm saying? Delayed gratification. versus instant gratification is what's getting a lot of people in trouble. Again, here are 3 ingredients for you to do good in life, right? Patience, discipline, critical thinking. If you have those 3, you'll get far in life. The brother just needs to buy a $4,000 cash card. There's nothing wrong with that, right? And on top of that, like I said, you need to build first, heal the credit, then let the card be a celebration, not the stress test, not the flex test. And the thing is, if you only have $4,000 for that Genesis GV70, brother, the maintenance are going to destroy you. The oil change is going to bother you. The insurance is going to really tip your finances in the worst possible way.
Education is valuable so long as what you're being educated in, someone in the culture cares about. And so getting absurd degrees, getting a PhD in German polka history, a useless degree, is useless. Now, I'm using that as a metaphor, but you know what I'm talking about. Stupid butt degrees that have no application in the marketplace whatsoever, and people spending money that they don't have on them. Education is valuable so long as what you're being educated in, someone in the culture cares.
I 100% agree. And that's the reason why sometimes, like, when I'm heading to work, I see a lot of kids going to school. And I have family members that are in college right now and universities, and I ask them. And the question that I always have for them is, you do understand AI is going to wipe anything that you're going to school for. Their response always throws me off. And it's a huge shock. And it's something that is just sad to see. And they say, I'm going to school just so I can keep my parents to be quiet. I literally had a friend one time tell me, I'm only going to school just so I can have a backup plan and say I went to school and I'm going to take the diploma and I'm going to shove it back in the trunk. I said, so you're willing to spend that much money, waste that much time when time is the most valuable thing we have, right? To get a degree that you don't care about. It's parents that are really dumbing down the creativity of their own children. And because education was really something that was working in their time, now with AI and everything that is accessible, a person could go from making $30,000 a year to 6 figures if they are disciplined, patient, and are willing to learn and take risks. So education is important. A lot of people have this situation that they think education is only in school. Like, life is a big education too. It's a big education curve because you don't stop learning after college. You're always learning through your own experiences, your own bad decisions, and then good decisions too, right? So then you can make better habits, which will then compound into a better life for you and your children and your family and whatever, right? But I do want to add, because I don't want to make this video too long, is that a lot of these videos that I bring, especially that have cars in it, and people that are willing to throw their life, their time, their most valuable resource, which is time, and they're willing to throw that away, financing money that they don't have, right? A lot of that stems from insecurity. Because just like you heard in the other video with the lady that was trying to buy a Range Rover, she said that, I'm not trying to look like a clown in a box. The other guy wanting the GV70 Genesis. I don't want the Elantra. Stems from insecurity, right? That popularity contest. Everybody thinking about you. When realistically, if you are mature enough and you are a person of high intelligence and critical thinking, you understand nobody really cares the way you think people care about you. I think people are just stuck in their own problems and what they got going on focused. So, but guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And like I always say, be good, do good, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.